This video is all about the downhaul. Now the downhaul allows us to apply tension to the sail to give it some shape. It also controls the back edge of the sail, called the leech. Before we apply our downhaul, we need to make a few checks. Most importantly, we want to check that the wind is coming from behind us as we're pulling the downhaul. We also want to make sure that the mast is in the very top of the sail. We also need to check that our downhaul rope is clean and clear of any nicks or cuts. An ideal length for a downhaul rope is about 2 meters long and between 3.8 and 4 millimeters thick. Let's take a look at how we thread the downhaul and then apply it. It's really important we thread our downhaul rope correctly. It allows us to pull on downhaul a lot easier than if we had done it incorrectly. Here you can see the pulleys on my mast extension are offset 90 degrees to my pulleys on the tack of the sail. We'll have a look at what it looks like when they line up perfectly, but for now, let's have a look at how we do this. So I grab my downhaul rope. I'm going to go to the inside pulley on the tack of the sail. I'm going to go on to the bottom pulley, keeping it close to the mast. I'm then going to go back up from the bottom to the outside pulley. I can apply some tension as I go. Going from the outside in, I'm going to go to the next pulley. I'm then going to go up underneath and through the middle pulley. I'm then going to go through the last pulley on the mast foot, which goes into the cleat. You can see that the ropes are lined up as best as they can be in this setup. Let's have a look when it all lines up perfectly and you can see the difference. Here we can see the pulleys on the mast extension match up and line up with the pulleys on the tack of the sail. This makes it a little bit easier to thread our downhaul rope. We still need to make sure that as we're threading it, we are not crossing over. The less crosses we have, the easier it will be to downhaul our sail. It's worth taking your time and getting to know whether you're going to thread your extension on your sail like this one or the other one where the pulleys are offset 90 degrees. We're now ready to apply our downhaul. When we pull our downhaul on, we're going to use a mixture of pushing with our legs and pulling with our arms and upper body. When we're pulling it, we can either hold on with our hands, but sometimes that can hurt our hands a little bit. So what we can do is we can tie a bowline, use a screwdriver, or even hook it onto our harness. If you've got a rigging tool, that's even better. Let's have a look. Pop it into the cleat once you've pulled on it as much as you can. We're looking for the two pulleys on the mast extension and the sail to be as close together as possible. If you feel like you can pull some more on, go for it again. Once you're happy, we'll move on to the next stage. Now that we've applied the downhaul, we've got a little bit of excess rope. We need to tuck this away so it doesn't get in the way while we're on the water. Some sails will have a pocket where you can tuck it into. This sail doesn't have that. So we're going to take our downhaul rope, we're going to take it between the mast extension and the pulley to keep it cleated. We're then going to wrap it around the extension, and then when we've only got a little bit of rope left, finish off with a couple of half hitches to keep it secure. Now that we've applied the downhaul, we're ready to move on to the next stage. That's our boom